Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another video. So today I'm going to talk about the latest and update Manchester United news. There are a lot of transfer news, so there are interesting news actually in this video. So I'm going to talk about the story. So I think there are three or four story to talk about in this video. So we'll talk about the story from the ESPN that Leipzig is open to offers for Cristobal and Kuku, and now they are they are set for the price for Cristobal and Kuku 75 million euros. So I'm going to talk about that, and the other one I'm going to talk about the Yuri Tielemans and Andrea Paredes, because Paredes to Flamingo there is actually at a risk right now. So I'm going to discuss those three different story. So I know first and foremost, I just want to talk about that. Edison Cavani is not in a training yet. We all know that it's not surprising because he got injuries. He got an injury. He got an injury when he played for Uruguay. Yesterday or the day or yesterday. So there's no like actually it is embarrassingly right. Embarrassing, it is not a surprise today. So Edison Cavani definitely were not involved against Leicester City because he got an injury. So we have not a lot of option to choose in an attacking position when it's come to against Leicester City this weekend. So that is another problem because Edison Cavani this season especially, or he gets most of the time he is through his time at Manchester United by injuries, especially this season. So that's not a good thing actually for Manchester United because we don't have another option except from Cristiano Ronaldo in an option to come for a attacking position, especially in a center forward position, right? So that's why Edison Cavani's got a train. Edison Cavani has an injury. Is not not a surprisingly but not a surprise one, but it's a not good thing for Manchester United because we don't have any other choice except from Cristiano Ronaldo. So right. So let's talk about the transfer. Let's talk about the transfer. The first thing I just want to talk about is is came from the ESPN. Basically saying that RB Leipzig are open to offers in excess of 75 million euros for Cristobal and Cuckoo. So this is according to the ESPN. So I don't want actually Cristobal and Cuckoo is a a really fantastic player because this season, especially this season, he showed his performance. He showed his fantastic performance. This guy played 27 Bundesliga games, and he scored 15 goal and provided 11 assists. Right, so this is not right. This is not the kind of bad performance or normal average performance. This is a fantastic performance actually, right? So because I believe no Manchester United player right show his performance the kind of performance this season. I think so the performance and the players' ability are pretty good for Manchester United actually, but when it comes to the price tag 75 million euros, I don't think we should try for this one because I know Rennick it really left to see him at Manchester United, but the price tag is huge. I don't think we should spend 75 million euros on a Cristobal and Kuku because I know he can play a multiple position, right, in offenses in offenses, but this is not the kind of player that we immediately need, right? We need a defensive midfielder and a center forward. Cristobal Angugu can play the center forward, but not like the real one, right? He just can play the multiple position. Actually, he can play the right wing. He can play as a second striker. He can play as a striker. He can play as a creative midfielder. We know that, but it's not the kind of player what we actually need at the moment, right? Immediately, right? So that's why I don't think this is a good idea for Manchester United to try to sign Cristobal Angu for 75 million euros. So no, this is not actually it's like RB Leipzig is not open to talk with any team. All right, with anything, they are ready to let Cristobal and Kuku go in the summer. So right now, at the moment, right now, Manchester City, Liverpool, Manchester United Arsenal, PSG, Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, all the European big giants are, considering to trying to sign this one, right? So I don't think this is, this is, the one we must to try, but that's why, I don't think Manchester United should try for this one. So we have another position that we need to sign immediately. So the Cristobal Nkunku, 75 million is a huge amount. I don't think, or don't know any team should spend 75 million for Cristobal Nkunku, but let's see what will happen, right? So so this is, from the ESPN. So let's move on. The other one is, I just want to talk about, you know Yuri Tielemans, who, the Belgian who is playing for the main one of the main, midfielder for the, Leicester City. So we all know that, but it is the best chance for, to replace him in a Manchester United, at Manchester United. Let's see, because, this guy will enter next season. So sorry, this guy will end. This guy will be, expire his contract with the Leicester City the next season, right? But Leicester City know they can't, they can make a deal, they can make a agree to extend his contract. So that's why Leicester City are now considering to let him go in the summer, right? In the summer, at the end of the season. So the Telegraph claims that, Leicester City is now set the price for Yuri Tielemans, which is 25 million pounds. This is, fantastic amount, fantastic, price tag for the kind of player who has full of quality and talented like Yuri Tielemans. So, a lot of Manchester United fan claims that, suggesting that, Manchester United should, go and get immediately, Yuri Tielemans, because, to replace Paul Pogba, because we need to let Paul Pogba go, and yeah, we don't have any control in a Paul Pogba situation because he's out of contract at the end of the season. So we will have to let Paul Pogba go. So we have to think the other option to replace Paul Pogba. That's why, a lot of Manchester United fans, think that, Yuri Tielemans is one of the player who can replace Paul Pogba, right? Of course, I don't think Manchester United will try to sign him even for the 25 million euros. 25 million pounds, because Manchester United, especially from the board of directors, are not trying to sign the player only because of he has, ability, he has, the talent, he has, he can, the kind of player who can control in midfield, right? Sorry, my sorry, I can't right now, actually I can't pronounce correctly the F sound, so I'm sorry. So why? Because, they always want to get the higher profile player on the, social media, because, they want to use the players, that image, right, to make another business. That's why Manchester United board of directors are always trying to sign a player who has a quality, not only who has a quality, but also, right, a higher profile on the, social media. That's why now they are trying to get Harry Kane. That's why now they are trying to get, that's why now they are trying to get, Declan Rice. Now that's why they are not let, Marcus Rashford go. They will never let, Harry Maguire go, because of those guys have a, huge, social media profile. So that's why Manchester United board of directors, may not be trying to sign Yuri Tielemans in the summer, which is, actually, which is stupid, because, Yuri Tielemans for 25 million for a, Yuri Tielemans is a, this is like a dreams, dreams moment, right? Because at least this guy has a value of around, 50 million euro, because this guy showed a lot of performance, not only in the one season, 2 or 3 seasons after he moved from the Monaco to the Leicester. He showed his performance consistently until now, right? He has been showing his performance consistently. So that's why I think Manchester United should go and sign and replace, Paul Pogba, and replace, Paul Pogba's place, for a 25 million euros, 25 million pound. It doesn't matter euro or pound. 25 million is a, easy peasy amount for Manchester United. So I don't think this is, I don't think in this situation especially, I don't think, the money is not a problem for Manchester United. But I know that Manchester United were trying to sign him because he doesn't have a huge, social media profile, right? So, actually, I think we have to try to sign him because we need to replace Pogba place. We need to sign defensive midfielder. We need to sign a center forward, right? So this is the kind of the right man. I think the Yuri Tielemans is the man, the player, what we actually need. So what do you think, guys? Do you actually think Yuri Tielemans is the kind of player, who can replace Pogba at Manchester United? Make sure on the comment below. Right. So let's move on. Let's move on. No. The one that I'm going to talk about now is actually this is you know showing what Manchester United people are, how Manchester United people are stupid, because it is coming from the story came from the ESPN, and now they are claiming that Flamingo deal for Andre Paredes is at risk because we didn't do a deal, we didn't do the DA, or we didn't do the any DA, well, that we should, because we and between Manchester United and Flamengo, they already made a deal. They already make a deal for Andre Barreras. We want 10 million euros, and Flamengo are ready to pay 10 million euros. But unfortunately, Manchester United, right? Manchester United didn't try, didn't try any action. So it's like only barrier agreement. So barrier agreement means nothing, right? Without you are acting. We need to act, right? So this not at risk. Why? Because I think the central bank is a sanction in Flamengo. I don't know why, but I read 2 or 3 days ago. I think some of the story claimed that the central bank is a sanction Flamengo. So that's why they didn't make any deal. That's why the Andre Pareda, the player who didn't need anymore at Manchester United and never needed him in the Manchester United, is now the deal for him now is at risk. So this is showing that how Manchester United Boto Darida are stupid. This is the definition of Manchester United people stupidity, right? So that's why now the Flamingo deal for the Andre Pareda at risk. Now who will buy 10 million for Andre Pareda in the Premier League? Nobody wanna pay a player who are not even get even a single chance at Manchester United except from the preseason, right? That's why we always call in the preseason PRO. But when it comes to actually actual campaign, he can't do a single thing. So that's why he never get a place, right, at Manchester United. That's why now we are on the way to the race, right? The following the year for between Manchester United and Flamengo for Andre Barreras. So this is not the cold thing actually. So I can't believe that, right? The 10 million now, right? 10 million, nothing now. So now we are taking Andre Barreras back, and we are now paying him his wages. Sorry, oh no 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 no. So I'm sorry, so that's why I never think that was the brilliant thing, right? No, me အဲ့ဒါသွားလုံးနေတာဟုတ်ဓာတ်လိုက်မယ် I'm sorry, my cat is playing with the electricity. Jesus Christ. Get down. Alright, so I'm sorry guys. So this is the latest and brand new for Manchester United. I hope you enjoyed this video. So make sure on the comment below. We'll see you the next video. Thanks for watching, guys.